So this is Aligned for Success for entrepreneurs, how to work with the energies through the month of August. This is the August one. So August is, as always, a summer month, and it is, this month is very much about success within projects that we have already been working on, success within our businesses. And there's a lot of energy to go into all of that this month. But it is also important that we do make some time to take some time off, whether that's literal full-blown holidays or just a scattering of days off, so that we have some time for ourselves. But it is important through all of this that that is done, because there's also this need this month for us to recognize that we are winning and to celebrate the fact that we are winning, no matter how small those wins are. Keep celebrating in some way, because that's sending out that attitude of gratitude, and it's pulling in more reasons to be successful, more reasons to feel like you are winning. And obviously we want those to grow. We want the big wins as much as we want the small wins, but we need to celebrate them like equally, whether they are big wins or small wins. We celebrate them. We celebrate every pound in, we celebrate every client. And so this is really a month to use the attitude of gratitude energy. Now, it's also what a massive part of the energies at play this month are all about fun. And it's really, really important to be creating and working from a place that is fun this month. So yes, I know we have to have, we have certain levels of income we need to achieve and things like that, and it can get very serious in that sense. I know for a lot of people who will watch this on the replay that there's a nervousness in August about income levels because of holidays and stuff, but there is a need to not take it too serious this month. Yes, we've got stuff we need to do, but make sure we're having fun with it and we're being much lighter hearted about business. There is a need to not be over invested in the outcomes of the things that we are doing. So make sure you're having fun. That is how we create, that is how law of attraction works. Money won't want to go somewhere that's dull and boring and miserable. It goes to where there is fun. So, and especially when the energies, the planetaries are behind it and pushing it in that way. So it's also a month where we are going to be reminded about our individualism, if there's such a word. And it's about being yourself is again key to being in business. What we may see in other people's stuff and global stuff as well is that where someone is pretending to be something they are not, they are going to get caught out, or people are going to see through that and not buy that, because on a soul level, they're picking up that lack of authenticity. So it's really important in your marketing this month to stay true to yourself. Okay. It's also a month where we need to be playing fair. People will have their eyes on that. There may be quite a bit of injustice go on in this world, or people feel like there is. And a lot of people may feel called to act on that as well. All right. So this is a month where circumstances will be paid for our actions taken, and especially if they are not in alignment with our authentic self. So it is a month that requires you to be highly professional, modest, and empathic to your audience as they walk through these struggles as well. Okay, so as I say, it is a playful month. Watch for taking it too serious or taking yourself too serious. And the key questions to be continually asking yourself is, what does happiness mean to me? And that's in your life and in your business aspect. Are you actually happy in what you're doing? Do you enjoy it? Are you happy? What does being happy in your work look like to you? Yeah, be asking yourself that. And what makes you feel authentic? What are the things, the key things that you do in your business that make you feel authentic? That's important as well. Those are the questions you need to be asking yourself throughout the month of August, and be putting that in, that authenticity, that happiness, that fun into your messaging. All right. It is a great month for collaborations as well. All right. And straight away, when we jump into the 1st of August, people are going to have anxiety around spending. So just be very careful about that. Because people have relationship issues, they may have issues around spending as well, and insecurity around other people, their confidence. So when we have insecurities in those areas, that shows up in our financial sector as well, because it's about self-worth. So just be aware of that. So around the 1st, be aware of you working with, if you work with people who have anxiety, people who have finance issues, great time for you. But be aware that I would do a low ticket sale, not your high ticket sale. All right, that is where you'd get the best result from to utilize the energies. Then on the 2nd, the energies are about healing and they are about relationships again. So if your business centers around healing and relationships, again, this is a good day for you. And it's a day to email your list and work with existing clients. Okay, it is your existing relationships that need that energy, or you can use that energy to utilize it on this day. It's not about building new ones. I say it's a day for selling to your loyal audience. Okay, when we get to the 3rd, it's still a little bit iffy on the sales front, but it doesn't mean that it's not a day for selling. But on the 3rd, it's more about a day for opening up conversations that can lead to future sales, whether that's through calls, social media posts, or having meetings about longer term projects and contracts. We would book them in around that, the 3rd of August. When we jump to the 5th, this is a great day for webinars, closing those sales cycles, go back to that audience that you started those conversations with and start to bring that revenue and that content, those clients in. As I say, it's a great day for a webinar. Great day. If you're running a challenge, I often do, I would say to you, make sure your challenge ends on that day, because that's a great day to make an offer. So lead up to that date, make the offer on that date. All right. From the 8th, we have the new moon, and that is about making new goals that are all about what we call all things Leo. So what that is about is being brave, having courage, but it's also about self-confidence, pride, family, love, home. That is all of that energy and that connection between Leo and clients needs to come into the work that you are doing. Okay, we can be generous at that time, and that can work for us as well. So it is about being in a place of authority, being authoritative in your field, but in a way that is kind and caring and loving. It is also a season for inner child work as well. So again, this new moon is asking us to be playful, to be a little bit childlike, not in the crappy behavior end of that spectrum, but in that playful and family feel, that family connection. On the negative, I'd say watch out for playground, what I call playground behavior, though. Do watch out for that. So yeah, use that energy to have fun in your business and try and get your clients involved in having that fun. When we get to the 9th, we need to watch. That is a day where you can start to feel drained within your business. That can be around, time management. It may even be your finances feel a little bit drained or strained. So actually, I would book out the 9th or around the 9th to be in your office, doing your admin, tweaking your back office stuff. And I would recommend that you take some time to identify what is taking your time and energy in your business, and whether actually you can shift that, you can fix things, put other systems in place or whatever, or outsource in order to reduce your load. Those are the things that I would be doing around August the 9th and on August the 9th, because of that lower level of energy that we're going to feel. Does that make sense? Drop me a comment, let me know. When we get to the the 11th of August, we go into a season that is going to stay with us until the 30th of August. So the rest of the month, it's about speech, it's about thinking, and it's about how you process what is important to you. And it won't just be you, it will be your clients as well. So I would actually expect you as business owners to spend some time looking at details, but we also have to watch that we don't get lost in the details, over processing and overthinking. So yes, process what is important to you. What matters to you most about the work that you are doing? How are you making the biggest difference in your clients' lives? What's the biggest offering that you can give? How can you serve your clients in bigger and better ways? Yeah, because it's about how you speak about it and how you think about it. All right. And there's a need, again, we still got that fun energy. So watch for being preachy and being boring in how you present that information to your audience, no matter what industry you are in. All right, we have to watch for coming over as, dull, critical, and unimaginative in the way that we communicate. So just watch that from the 11th till the end of the month. Now, on the 16th, Venus is actually moving into Libra and is going to be there until the 10th of September. So this is a season where I'm going to encourage you all to not be aggressive in the way that you pursue business, but instead to be very gentle and very charming, if anything. Yeah, kill them with kindness, as we say, and work that way. Again, there is a need to be very detached from the outcomes of the things that you are achieving. It's a set it and forget it season. It really, really is. It is also, though, it is a good time for our relationships because we can have a far better chance of compromise. We can do much better in our negotiations during this time. And it's about loving what we do. We're going to want things to be done in the right way, or your clients are going to want things done in the right way, not the quick fix, the quick, fast, hard push solution to achieving things. That is going to be a big turnoff for people, as I say, from the 16th of August to the 10th of September. Okay, so we just need to watch. We need to be consistent. We need to be genuine, not superficial. We need to watch for negative behavior and we need to watch for aggression. You maybe see that in clients who are trying to push you to work in that way because they're desperate and clutching at straws to achieve some kind of outcome. So just be aware of that as well. In business, as we jump to the 19th, we have got this new cycle coming in, which wants us to make changes in our lives and go within. So perfect for someone like myself and the work that I do with my clients, whether that's in personal coaching or business coaching, and that healing element that goes on within all of that. But it is about being spontaneous and being authentic. So we're going to have to go within to get in touch with what is really holding us back at this point in the month. And a shift will need to occur. All right, so we're probably going to be wanting to follow the rules and things like that and play the game. But actually what may happen is that because we have this Uranian energy coming in, it could get a bit challenging and tension could build. And that is for us to change the direction that we are moving our businesses in. Not everybody, but some people. So this is a time to be looking for new opportunities. It's looking for changes to be brought in that align to who we are and what we really want to be doing. And because of that, when we have to let go of the old way, the old thing we were doing, we can have a massive identity crisis. So watch for feeling very vulnerable in your business, and you may feel as if you're taking a risk. But if you want to truly, truly align, then sometimes you've got to take that risk and you've got to take a new direction. So it is a good time for getting attention. You may want to vocalize that. You may want to share that with your audience by keeping it real. But it's also a good time for being seen in the media. And as I say, connecting with your audience by sharing that vulnerability that you may be experiencing around the 19th. So we then jump to the 22nd. We have this full moon energy. It's about completion. It's about fulfillment of everything we set out in that new moon energy to achieve. So some of you watching may sell a high ticket offer. If your messaging is just right and you have listened to the energies intuitively and to my own guidance on how to work that energy to connect with your audience. So it is, it's about being able to produce beautiful content, that's about yourself as well as your community. There has to be that blend of that vulnerability. This full moon will illuminate any conflict you have in your teams. If you are a business with a team of staff, be aware of that. If you're a business that outsources lots of stuff, be aware of it. There may be a little bit of conflict in your team somewhere around this time as well, because this is the time, this full moon is going to ask you to step up and be a leader, and face some challenges, but also step up and be a leader and lead our clients through challenges. Makes sense, let me know. So it is about this sudden burst of energy coming in with this full moon. Some people will be making grand statements, declarations, and this outpouring of fresh and new ideas. All right, but we have to rationalize that a bit. We have to keep it a little bit real. I always say have a dream and have a big dream, but we have to know and have a plan to realistically get there, not just use a wing and a prayer. All right, I'm not that woo-woo. So it is about your feelings, it's about your attitudes that you are in now. And do you need to shift to be a better leader than you were last month, yesterday? Those are the questions you're going to need to be asking yourself. And towards the very end of the month in August, Mercury is going to move into Libra. It's going to stay there till the 5th of November. It's about being friendly. It's about being diplomatic. It's about being very rational in one-to-one relationships, whether that's your personal lives or your business lives. You're going to be spending a lot of time between the end of August and November, beginning of November, thinking about improving your negotiation skills, your selling skills. So if that is what you do, if you teach people to sell, if you teach people to negotiate, or if your role involves a lot of that, then that's going to be a very positive time for you, because there is going to be this need to see both sides of all the situations that you are in. And because of that, this won't be a season for quick decisions. This is a season to sit on the fence and watch how things pan out, and then work intuitively and realistically with who you are dealing with. If you come in aggressive at that point in the year, you are at risk of coming off as the bad guy in the situations that you are in. So I hope that that helps you. I'm just going to open up the tarot and let's just see what else they will give me. So let me have a look for you. So if you're watching this on the replay, I'd love you to drop me an email and let me know how it went last month and how, whether this is resonating with you, if this is helping you. Am I still serving you well in these sessions? Are you using them in your business, or do you never get round to it? Let me know. So again, lots of lessons have been learned already in business this year. God, don't we know it? Yeah. So it is about moving forwards massively with that learning, being quite black and white. We have to watch for emotion running our businesses. It's not how we operate. Even if we're in a business that is emotion based, we don't allow emotion to run our businesses. It's about communication still. It's about one-to-one work. It's about stepping forwards. Your dreams and wishes can happen this month. They really can in the month of August. But those emotion states need to be in balance. And we have to balance the emotion state with being the businesswoman, the businessman that we are. You may be spinning a couple of plates this month, keeping lots of things going on. Big believer in that. Never put all your eggs in one basket financially. People's needs and wants shift and change. So you may need to be spinning new plates, and you may be adding new plates, new ways of generating income through your businesses this month. But again, through your communication, through your messaging, through your real connection, through being authentic, you will come to see what that needs to be. This is a month where all can be well on in your world, but there is this need to, as I say, allow yourself to be vulnerable in the business. And what I mean by that is stop trying to be this perfect business owner, perfect white picket fence life. Get very real with your audience and they will respect you far more. But then finish that, twist that, and use knowledge and power and your role as a leader. This isn't about doing poor Peter posts and pity parties. It's about having the opportunity to show your audience how you have been there where they are. That was you, whether that was a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. But this is what you did and this is who you are. It is a month where you may need to be brave because you can see that change is on the cusp. It is hammering down if you're wondering what that noise is. My horse is going to kill me. But it's about being brave and seeing past challenges by opening up new pathways within your business. So yes, you may need to let go of aspects of the business that are not working, and that may even be team members, and stepping forwards into this new world, this new energy. And I feel as if August is about really tweaking that. Now, when I make this statement, don't see this as a permission to not do anything this month, because if you're in my coaching, I'm going to kick your ass if you don't hit your goals and targets. I don't care if it's August, but August is getting ready for September at the same time. Yeah, so have the fun, have the playfulness, have the creativity. Don't use holidays as an excuse to not bring your clients in, not bring therefore the revenue as the byproduct in. Money doesn't know it's a holiday. Money doesn't know it's a weekend. It doesn't think like that. It just goes where it is drawn. And money loves speed, money loves action, and money actually loves fun and good intention. So make sure this month that you are implementing all of these things, but not just because Sam said, but because this is genuinely who you are. Yeah, don't put out bullshit because I said to. I'm not telling you to bullshit. I'm telling you to do the opposite, to get extremely real with your audience. So you make your sales, you gain your clients in August, but you're also aligning ready for a key month in September. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to knock the recording off now and we'll open up for questions and answers.